back on
Oh, I can introduce them. We here at Bear Cave MMA with Josh, Ridge, and Raz.
Hey, he decided to join us.
Hey, friends.
Yo, I got to introduce them because you fucked up. You could have
It's
handled
the
the pressure.
story of my life.
I'm just happy because the intros are literally one of my favorite parts of the podcast.
After the intro, I just turned it off, so it's all good.
You don't listen to our podcast?
I make our podcast. I am the
Don't
podcast.
you want to look for errors and then improve on them?
I delete the dead space.
Don't
Pretend like I...
Don't you?
So, what are we talking about today? I heard you have questions.
I don't have questions.
You don't have
Oh,
questions?
he doesn't have questions. So why are we here?
To talk-
Raz, we could be playing soccer right now.
I would love to do that. Let's go play soccer.
Can we talk about Josh's new puppy pop romp for a second?
suppose.
You mean Tyrannius?
Of the First Legion.
Of the first.
The first of his kind.
The only first league.
The first. Isn't he the cutest thing?
He is... Maybe I'll make that like the picture of the podcast. It's just a picture of fucking Tyrannus. He's half chocolate lab, half Newfoundland.
How creepy is it that I'm honestly considering like hiring a photographer and
You could just have Mal
for
do
like
it.
What, just
pictures
pose
of
like
me
the girl
around,
from
Wait, wait.
like a gallery.
Wait. Shameless plug in for Mallycat Fitness, also known as Mallycat Photography.
But that's for her. Nobody else is supposed to look at it.
They don't have to look at
Just
it.
like
They just
a
Wait,
have
on
podcast.
social media? Wait, what? That's crazy.
There's one of our friends that follows her religiously, but it's just for
They
her,
don't even
not him.
Be named anonymous.
So
So,
supposedly Raz comes on too strong. So I want everyone after the podcast to vote if he came on too strong.
on today's podcast,
I'll be looking at your votes diligently.
can we have a fuckboy option, please? Okay. Ask away.
Oh, there's
There you go,
questions.
Josh.
Oh, shit.
I never got your opinion on the Biz Big Henderson fight.
This Big says that Hendo is just a punching bag for, what was it, like 43 minutes of that fight? 37 minutes of that fight? There's a very specific number.
47. 5-minute rounds, 47 minutes of fight.
No, because he said it was a punching bag for that portion, but that Hendo had like 3 minutes or something of what. Fuck off. There's a specific number. I
didn't
remember
say
off the top of my
anything,
head.
Dad.
No, you just looked at me.
trying to receive the knowledge that you dropped.
You looked at
I'm
your
not dropping
beady eyes.
knowledge. I'm dropping my very biased opinions. That's my job, is to be exceedingly biased and not give a fuck. But
I agree with everything he says. So.
thank you. This is why Raz is actually not a fuckboy. Much to the dismay of others.
We'll see what the comments say.
Like, follow, share, Raz the fuckboy at gmail.com.
So, do you think Bisping is trying to avoid tough opponents? He just fought.
You're telling
Dan
me
Henderson.
that you think that Bismarck is the kind of guy who would try to win 4 mediocre fights as champion just to prolong his status? Is that what you're insinuating? Insinuating? Insinuating?
Yes.
Very possible. Very, very possible.
No.
Bismarck is really good at creating shit over absolutely nothing, so
That's my chair.
that's not the bet in me and Fuckboy Raz.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to
No
put
comments.
the layout. Raz and Josh are on the bed.
Spooning.
We have a bed in our recording studio.
Sometimes you want to record interesting
We
things.
work so hard that we fall asleep at our place. of work.
Mid-podcast.
To be fair, though, this bed is quite comfortable.
Oh, dude, this is the most comfortable bed in the world. A certain someone I was speaking to apparently doesn't like memory foam. I was like, well, that's a problem because my bed's dank.
Stop talking to them.
It's a little early for that, isn't it?
So,
No, it's
can
not.
you tell us when you first became fascinated with laundry?
I don't want my gi to shrink, so I have a fucking hanging
Josh
rack.
put a $20 abstraction
He
that
also,
equals a drying rack.
Contraption.
he also lit a candle for the moment as well.
It's not a candle, it's incense. It's white trash here, first off.
Yeah, tell. Who's calling me?
We're in the middle of a podcast. Put her on speaker. On speaker.
Mal, we're in the middle of a podcast. Say hi.
Hi!
This is Mally Cat Fitness calling in for the Mally
Cat
Cat Fitness segment.
Oh, I am hanging out.
The Mallycat Fitness 1 minute. Oh, she's showing up.
Wait, what time is it? What time is it?
4:10.
No, what time is it?
4:40.
Gotta delete that cancer from my podcast.
No, don't delete it.
We're supposed to be
Oh,
professionals.
so tell him what Mal did because she said you were bringing a girl back.
Oh.
What's that?
So, me and,
I'm getting so tired. Are we gonna gossip on here or are we gonna actually do the podcast? Because
We are doing the podcast.
oh my god.
Go,
We're
bro.
gonna blow up Mal's spot. No, I
So
got finished.
me and a certain girl went up to Mal's room and we were talking, and apparently she heard shit that was like banging around. So
No. Last night.
Last night.
Wait. Which
The
girl?
candle.
Oh, so the can. Okay, so
Wait. Which girl?
No.
Does it
This
begin
is
with
a
a
different
B?
story.
Different-
Totally
different
different
So
story.
wait. Is it a B?
no.
No, you don't know the girl.
No.
There is no girl.
Moving
it's a
on.
different story.
Okay, so
I need.
So me, Rich, and
Making a side
Berenth
note.
are at the bars, and so what happens is Rich calls Mal and is like, "Hey, we're bringing home some super amazing girls. Talk to you later. Bye bye." So we get back to Mal's, and Mal's like, "Oh, Raz, I actually went up to Aaron's room and lit a candle for you just in case you had someone like you wanted to bring home."
Mal's a bro.
Wait, what?
What?
You're a bro.
Your one night stand you bring to a room full of kids.
She said she lit 8 candles, so it had a nice smell. What
You
was
weren't
it?
there. You
Was it? She
you
said a
didn't say it
candle.
because it had a nice smell. You're just adding. You weren't there.
It's a candle. Why wouldn't it smell good? Okay, all right. It's changed my opinion. Even if one of you guys are like, yo, I was like, yo, I'm bringing somebody home, and you're like, yo, I got you. I lit incense in your room so it smells nice. Lit. Good job. 10 out of 10. Being a bro. If you lit like 5 candles, okay, creepy.
I think
you're
Josh
getting
has
the
just got love in his eyes. You know,
I just like nice
due
smelling
to
things.
recent events.
I hate you.
Josh is
Just like
romanticizing
it's a
everything.
nice smell, man. It's nice to get laid around a
Josh
nice
is upset
smell.
we don't see him as much as we used to. He's like, you know, guys, it would be nice if you lit candles in my room.
Well, how come you never light candles for me, man?
Too busy playing with Rump.
Yeah,
Fuck all you.
that dog is goddamn amazing. He's so cute. So anyway, so Bisping says he verbally agreed to a fight with GSP. And GSP,
Who is GSP?
he's the
Who
greatest fighter
is
of all time.
GSP? Because I just keep hearing all this talk about this guy.
He's the greatest
GSP.
fighter of all time.
Yeah, I keep hearing all this talk about him. And him and Dana White apparently have, like, their interpersonal relationship's fucking great right now. It's booming. They've never been closer, but he's never coming back. You know that, right?
This is how you turn on a woman, huh? With intense sarcasm and a dry sense of humor.
It works for me 10% of the time, 100% of the time.
But Bisping says if he doesn't fight GSP, he wants to fight Nick Diaz. And I'm like, Nick Diaz hasn't fought in years.
Why are you so mad that the Diaz brothers are finally getting what they deserve?
Because they don't do shit.
Why are you mad they're getting
They
what
don't
they
do
deserve?
shit.
They're professional athletes. They want money, okay?
I'm so tired of this. Yeah, Bisping says he doesn't think Weidman or Rockhold deserve a title shot.
Yeah, why would Weidman earn a title shot? He wasn't, I don't know, champion who only got dethroned by Rockhold and is going to fuck up the next guy. I don't understand why Weidman would deserve a title
I
shot.
think
That would
what
be
they-
fucking weird.
What they should do with the middleweight title,
Is sell it on
have
eBay.
Bisping.
Let CM Punk fight for it.
Bisping fight GSP. and
CM
then the-
Punk and Bisping,
and
the
then-
next big fight. Yo, I'm a matchmaker at UFC right now. I just made
You're the worst
$500,000.
Shout out to
matchmaker.
Danny Parado.
Danny Parado.
You mean Professor Fly?
Professor Flaque.
Dr. Professor Fly.
Doctor, Mr. Doctor, Professor Flaque.
Associate doctor.
Anyways, Nick Diaz, I'm sorry. And
No,
Bisping.
Nick Diaz out of the picture. Nick Diaz didn't
Why?
even win his last fight.
Why you have to be mad, bro?
Nick Diaz hasn't won a fight in like 4 years, but he's gonna get a
but
title
he's
shot.
been like training or something, okay?
Okay.
Ouch.
Because Weidman fighting Romero and Yakire's fighting Luke Rockhold. I'm saying
Which, honestly-
the winners of those fight each other. And by that time, the GSP fight and the Bisping fight already happened. And then the winners
There
of those two
will
fight
be
each
no
other.
GSP Bisping fight.
Yes, there
That
will.
fight will not happen. Okay, I'm drawing a Venn diagram of things that will happen, and then GSP and Bisping fighting. Do you see
There's
how
two
this
circles,
isn't?
people,
This
on that
isn't.
paper.
This isn't even a Venn
Okay,
diagram.
we got two circles.
There's no overlay.
There's
because
no
this
overlay.
is things that will happen, and this is the Bisping GSP fight. You see how they're different? Because they will never fucking happen. It won't
Josh,
happen.
you proved to us anything could happen.
It's like he's trying to speak to you, Rich.
When you
I can't
slipped
understand.
into Susie's DMs.
You're- Oh my god. There was no DM slipping
Alright,
in
so
there
I have
at
a
all.
question.
Just tequila.
So, if Bisping were to fight GSP, when would that take place?
UFC 206 in Toronto.
Which is
You're saying
I think
if
December
an
30th.
imaginary unicorn were to step
Yes.
inside the
Yes.
octagon
This
again,
is why I think it's going to happen, because GSP says he's a free agent now, which means
he's gonna,
if he's actually a free agent, then he could sign to Bellator, and Bellator would give him boatloads of money. They're like, you know what? You want to own Bellator? We'll make you the owner. Just come to Bellator.
why would UFC care?
Why would it? Because GSP is one of the biggest draws. He goes to Bellator.
And then Bellator can have a fight once every 6 months that pulls away from UFC. You know what UFC does? Pulls a shitty card that weekend, and they fucking move on with their lives. They go, hey, GSP. So they loaded you and the other 5 guys that they took from us on one fucking card, and we hurt twice a year. You know what we do then? That's our new talent night. That's when we
GSP.
throw Mickey Gall in there. So we
GSP
throw CM
is-
Punk out there.
Him, Rousey, and McGregor are the 3 biggest draws in MMA. Easy. GSP.
Okay. Okay.
And Bellator against GSP.
Okay. You know, to make Exodia, you have to have all 5. In this case, all 3 pieces.
But that means UFC doesn't have Exodia. What do you want, Exodia? But
As long as I have the
so,
majority of the
so
pieces.
you're telling me you have an arm and a leg, but you don't want the hat.
if I have the arm and the leg and I know you have the head, I'm really not that worried because I know I'm going to summon it before you are.
Nah, because you don't have the hat.
2 times, 4 times a year, I can almost summon it. You can only almost summon it twice a year if nobody gets hurt. And then I still have the shit ton of other fighters people give a shit about. Or don't. It's still UFC. They're going to tune in anyways.
It's only going to make Bellator stronger. I think it would be kind of good for MMA scene overall.
The only reason GSP would do that
Because
is
it makes
because
Bellator that much more legit.
if GSP does that, then he fights for like a fighters union or something ridiculous in Bellator. And then because it's in Bellator, the UFC fighters go, I want that. Leave the UFC or threaten to leave the UFC to get that benefit, and the UFC has to implement it. That's the best thing, in my opinion, that could come from it.
Wow.
Yeah. Dude, some fucking conspiracy theory shit right there.
Speaking of stars, who's bigger, McGregor or Rousey?
I don't hear your opinion on this because I hate one of them very, very
I do
dearly.
too.
I have like a collage that I throw darts at every night.
Now, what do you mean by bigger star? Just like
More famous.
more famous?
More popular.
I want to say McGregor. I don't know.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't like.
Yeah, tell me. Who's the star?
The cable company.
I don't like McGregor.
You don't like McGregor? You don't want McGregor on the card? You have to? Because he's the biggest draw out there?
You don't want this card to be known as the McGregor card? Too bad, he's already on. McGregor is, in fact, a bigger draw.
He's in Call of Duty, you know that, McGregor?
Actually gives me a little bit of cancer.
You can't even play your favorite
What
game
Call of
anymore,
Duty
Josh.
are you in?
Call of Duty's not my favorite game.
Call of Duty-
Overwatch is my
what?
favorite game right
That's
now.
my favorite game.
That's just because your little brother rapes you in it constantly.
He doesn't rate
You have Stockholm Syndrome.
I can beat him
11.
sometimes.
He's 11.
He has it where you can have two primary weapons at the same time.
You can do that too. It used to be
It's
called
not the
Overkill.
same.
I don't know what it's called now, but it
Doesn't he have the dragonfly? So you can go in a robot that flies around and shoots at people.
You're 12 years older than him.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
No, gaming is different. At 11, you're in like your 20s if it's sports. You know how you're in. When
No,
you're in
it's-
your
it's
20s,
when you're
you're
like-
in your prime in sports.
No.
When you're 11, you're in your prime.
No.
video
That's
games.
when you're like 13 to 16 because your reflexes are the highest. You don't have any kind of carpal tunnel, and then from that point
No
on, it all goes
responsibility,
downhill.
just
Carpal tunnel.
It's
Is
a
that
serious
worry
thing
of
with
yours?
your- Only in the right
Is that why you have
hand.
so much moisturizer in your room and hand cream?
I don't even have moisturizer in my room right now, cut boy.
So many tissues and hand creams.
Just kind of
Are you worried about carpal tunnel in your gaming?
Sometimes I swap, man. You know. I have wrist rest in order to protect my.
Can
gut
I actually
fibers.
have your hand cream now that you don't need it anymore and you're in love?
I don't like you at all. And I thought the general consensus was I was going to throw this away for a tattooed Adderall queen. Not the actual Adderall queen, but a Adderall queen.
Who's Adderall Queen? Adderall Queen.
You know what I'm talking about.
I got you.
Okay, so thank you. At least some of us
So
aren't.
no one thinks Rousey's the biggest star in the UFC?
No, who is Rousey? Rousey did great things.
She's in a movie. She's in movies.
Rousey did great things. Did is the key word here. If
She's
Rousey,
coming back.
Hello,
Yeah, dude,
darkness,
GSP's coming
my
back
old friend
too.
Rousey.
They literally set up the fight for her and Amanda Nunes. It's sad.
yeah, definitely, of course.
Why are you acting? No, this is news. This is a news article
I don't
on
know.
Facebook. That was
I don't know where Rousey's like, my head, I feel suicidal again. I don't know if I can do that.
Do you think she can be as dominant as she was again
No,
if she comes back? I think she could if she gets a new coach. I think her mom, Rousey's mom, hates Edmund, and she's like, honestly, anyone could have won with Rousey, and I think that's true.
I think that's a
Rousey
true
was good,
statement.
but I was like, she doesn't have any fight strategy. Like with Holly, she was like, I'm gonna do what I always do, and even though she was getting beat up, she never changed the game plan.
Remotely. It was always just like, well, I guess I'm just going to stick my
Right.
face into her fist.
That's why she lost. Not because she could have taken Holly down.
And
not
because
Holly stand up better, she
Holly
would've
beat her in the
changed.
clinch. Woo, God.
Not because of that. She just did change the
Really,
game
really,
plan.
the fact that Holly beat her in the clinch didn't let her take her down. You know, Ronda's
That
best
wasn't the biggest
aspect,
factor.
best aspect of her game is her clinch into her fucking Uchimata into an armbar. That wasn't the problem. That she couldn't do what she does
She
best.
could have taken her down if she
Yeah.
changed the game plan.
Yeah. You're sure about that?
I'm
yeah.
sure about
Because
that.
Holly didn't have her hips lower
Holly-
in the clinch.
Holly's a fucking
Holly
white
wasn't
belt.
bigger.
Holly can't
Holly
be
wasn't
big.
stronger. No, that wasn't
No.
any of it.
No,
Ronda
Rousey
Rousey
was
wasn't
fucked
like,
up and then
wow.
tried to take her down.
Ronda Rousey wasn't like, wow, like this bitch is stronger than me. She's like, ugh.
She needs a new coach. That's what I
She
think.
does.
Travis Brown. Everyone's leaving Edmund. Jake Ellenberger was at Glendale fighting gym. Went to what's Hatfield Cadoro's gym?
I'm terrible in
with
names,
Dos Anjos and Verdun. Yeah, what's this?
I don't know if I
Don't
can
ask me,
names,
man.
man.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, what is it called? This is gonna kill me.
What's the Brazilian soccer camp next to it?
What?
The Brazilian soccer camp next to it. I know you know that.
Yeah, it's the Santos camp.
Yeah, it's a great camp.
Yeah, it's Santos.
Anyway, Jake Ellenberger switched to Rafael Cordero as his coach, and he knocked the fuck out of Matt Brown. So I was like, honestly,
Matt Brown's a scary man. Not gonna lie.
honestly, you could do anything without Edmund.
I
Without
can do all things without Edmund, my lord.
Alright, so I have a question. So, Nunez, is she... I don't know anything about this. So, is Nunez the champion right now?
yeah.
Okay, so...
Wow.
Does she have any, like, real advantages towards Ronda, or in your opinion, or...
I mean, she's just as aggressive. So.
It's hard. Biggest thing I could see going wrong with this fight is because Ronda's strategy is typically to be aggressive as shit. So I'm going to assume...
someone equally as aggressive.
That's honestly, like, if she gets in there and out-aggresses her, I can see it going her way. Even if she doesn't out-aggress her, I could still see it
What
going
about-
her
I
way.
think Rousey gets gonna
What
win the
about
fight probably
game-wise, like,
pretty
tactics?
easily.
Like, is she, like... Do you think Ronda's, like, superior than Nunez, or, like...
Yeah, I think she's better than Nunez.
I'm just worried that
Yeah,
she's
the
going to
whole
have, like, the
facets of
mental
the game.
fuck and then somebody up in
Yeah,
your
that's
face
what I'm
after you just
saying.
got the
It's
shit
like,
kicked out of
if
you.
Rousey, what's her face makes a decent game plan against Rousey, and then Rousey doesn't change anything. That's the only way I see her losing. But skill-wise, I think she's better. Oh, so the new owners of the UFC are talking about getting rid of the Ultimate Fighter.
I like the Ultimate Fighter.
It's been losing ratings though for years now because it's the same fucking thing they've been doing forever.
But it's still entertaining. Like, it's one of those shows, like,
You don't-
I never expect anything great from it.
Well, how
I
has he
watch
changed
it on Fight Pass. Fuck off.
You watch every episode?
Yeah. I'm up to date. I haven't seen the new one yet, but I've finished the last
Who do you
season.
think's winning it?
Why did you shrug? Why?
Is that
Inappropriate.
a dick?
Inappropriate.
You started it.
It's a little small for you, man.
I-
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, Raz has a huge penis.
I
If you
don't
didn't know Raz or his
You can also state that in the comments next to the fuck boys.
That's why you're a fuckboy. You assume you don't need personality. You do.
So who do you think's winning the Ultimate Fighter?
I don't fucking know.
Tim Elliott.
Tim Elliott.
Tim Elliott.
I'm
He's
gonna write
already
this
in the
down.
UFC.
Tim Elliott. And I'm gonna do some research, and I'm gonna make you feel stupid. Because
Okay, so after Demetrius Johnson beats the shit out of Tim Elliott, are we just gonna close down the 125 division and just accept?
no, I want him to continually destroy people.
He has to move up
until his
after
body
that
dies.
because it's like there's no one else. There's no one else, Demetrius. Just move up. Fight TJ.
It's a
Fight.
lion.
You drew a line with a dick for a face.
No, I changed the dick into an adorable lion face,
Almost like an alligator.
and it's an alligator lion
Yeah.
with a mane. And look, there's the fucking tail.
In other words, go fuck yourself. Right?
Yes. Can we please take this seriously? You're really coming off as crude and obnoxious.
Next
So,
question, Rick.
really what I think Demetrius Johnson just has to do for all of eternity is to defeat every challenger who comes at them, because he clearly absorbs their essence
I
and
want him
becomes
to move up. I
stronger.
want him to
Just
fight
takes their
Dominic
souls.
Cruz. Or
I
TJ
want him to do
Dillashaw.
that too. I would love to see him fight either. I'd prefer to see him fight Dominic. Don't know why.
I feel bad for TJ. Like, he barely lost to Dominic. And like, We don't know if we're ever going to give you a title shot again. No matter who you beat. Rafael Assunção? Maybe. Oh, so McGregor got fined $157 for throwing the water bottle at the press conference with Nate Diaz. Is that excessive?
And wait, can I just talk about how I think this is a publicity stunt? You find McGregor a bullshit, ridiculous fine, which answers your question. What the fuck? Where's Diaz's fine? Where's anybody else? There was like a chart of fines, and it was like, people for steroids that were like the halfway point. That's like McGregor's, which is like 3 times the amount of everybody else's for chucking.
Daniel Cormier, for his fight with John Jones, only got fined $10,000.
I don't think DC should have gotten fined at all.
He's the one who started it.
He shoved a man who put his head on his head. I don't even like Cormier. Really can't blame him for getting him off of him. And then Jones was like, nah, I'm not. John's like, oh, you want to fight now? I guess I'm going to fuck you bitch ass up.
Even John's only got fined he got fined $50,000 for that.
Exactly. So
it was $150 for
McGregor got 3 times the amount for being a fuckboy. Now, I don't like McGregor, but he gets to make a comment about, what was his comment? I get fined more than you bums get paid. So I kind of see it as really just being like a publicity stunt. I feel like Dana was just like, dude, just, enjoy this fight.
Well, he says he's not paying it. He's like, I'll never fight in Nevada again. Like, I won't fight in Las Vegas again. He's like, I don't have to. It's like, I enjoy New York.
So,
do you think he's actually not going to pay?
I wouldn't pay. Fuck that.
Would you pay,
I'm fighting with Quest right now.
I'd probably pull the same shit McGregor's pulling. It's like, alright, I'll just never fight in Nevada.
Quest?
Quest Diagnostics, fuck them. I ain't giving them their $450.
Yo, what happened?
My doctor told me that my blood work was covered and it wasn't. Oddly enough, I don't have
Goddamn
tuberculosis.
Obama.
Damn you, Obamacare, you fucking bullshit. Trump would never let this happen. Hillary would only be a slightly lower fee. Fuck. No, but I'm not a Trump supporter, by the way. God help my soul.
You're not a Trump supporter?
Not in any way, shape, or octagon.
I got a Trump hat.
Oh.
Oh.
Who's going to wear the other Trump hat now?
Barrett.
Fair enough.
Barrett's probably got 3 already.
Look at Tyrannus will wear it.
The Trump Legion.
Do you think Mark Hunt is actually upset that Brock Lesnar is on steroids, or do you think he just wants money?
why can't
Like, is he mock outraged?
Why can't it be both?
Because, like, my thing is, like, you went into the fight with Brock Lesnar, and you thought he wanted to use steroids?
But that's one of those
stupid.
things where it was like, he can't really turn the fight down without looking like Captain Pussy-O, like, Brock's on steroids. I'm not going to fight him, but I'm the baddest man in the world. Like, oh, okay, good talk. So he had to fight him. He deserves more money because he was on steroids, and I don't understand why Brock just got, like, a little, like, little slap on the wrist. And then
Well, what are they really going to do with him? He's just going to leave the UFC, like, and go back to the WWE.
So
There's
can we
nothing
just,
to do.
Can we just grow some fucking big balls and just be like, Brock is now banned from the sport?
You know
we
what
don't
I find
need
funny? Is they didn't catch him on the test for the WWE. So it's like, I highly doubt the WWE takes their drug testing seriously because everyone's on painkillers. And if you look at any of them and think they're not on steroids, you're
This is
fucking
how they
retard.
conduct the test. They don't even go to Brock's house. They go to like some random guy outside and say, "Hey, dude, can you piss in this?" Be like, all right, we got Brock's urine sample. Good job, guys. Let's analyze
And they'll be
this.
like, how do you know it's Brock's? Because it's labeled.
It says
What
Brock
the fuck,
Lesnar.
Jeff? You've been here for 2 weeks now. Get the shit together.
Like they're gonna try to get someone suspended. Like, you didn't go to Brock to get that. I'm gonna have to report you. And they're just like, kid,
This sounds like a
Kid.
very same situation.
kid.
With what
I have no idea what you're talking about. So, anyways,
Oh, do you think CM Punk should fight in the UFC again?
I don't really give a fuck. I don't see why.
You don't
not.
give a fuck?
Don't. Why?
Do you
why
give
not?
a fuck, Raz?
Not really.
One of those things, like, everybody's making it, like, so fucking butthurt about CM Punk. I'm like, if he wants to fight again, I'm like, whatever. Go ahead, dude. Do you, boo-boo?
I know he has at least one supporter.
There's literally a USB port right there.
I think he should go
Who-
to a
all right.
regional.
Alright. So who would he fight?
Your mom.
That's my thing. I
Like,
think he
who's
should go
gonna-
to a regional like circuit and build up his skills and then come back.
My
Because there's
mom
really
knows
no
that.
no easy fight at 170 for him.
Do they have regional professional circuits?
Yeah.
Okay, I just know he can't
Everywhere.
go. I know
What do
he
you think
can't.
Dana White looking for a fight is? That's all they do.
I thought that was amateur fights, honestly.
Amateur fights? Hey man, is that your first amateur fight? Ready for the amateur fight? Welcome to the UFC. You're fighting Matt Brown,
You're
bitch.
hired.
Yeah.
Hey man, I assume that if you impress Dana White enough through whatever bullshit,
He's got something. He's got some spunk.
Josh, you're so out of the...
sports. Let's throw
That's
the ball.
like if the Yankees went to a high school baseball game. And they're like, hey man,
I feel like you're
We saw
leaving,
you have a run. That's
you're
pretty
leaving
cool.
college out entirely. I feel like there's got to be something aside from fucking college amateur-wise, which there is. You got fucking the minor leagues. So your example was stupid, and you should.
the minor leagues are professional.
Fuck off. You should feel bad. I hate you. I hate you.
Oh my god.
What was I gonna say?
What is the toughest division in the UFC? I'm asking Raz.
Oh shit.
No shit.
Because Demetrius Johnson will never give anyone a chance to breathe ever.
Whatever.
I feel like that's the hardest division to become champion.
What
You're like, I want to fight in flyweight, and people are just like, yeah, why don't you just not fight at all, actually? Not worth it, kid.
Nobody watches you fight. No one cares that you make less money than the bigger guy. And you'll
Even
never
if
be
you
the-
somehow became champion, you'd still be making shit.
What division is McGregor in?
Well, now he's fighting for the lightweight title.
Yeah, whatever one that is.
The lightweight.
Whatever.
Because then just dealing with all of his bullshit all the fucking time, I don't think I could handle it.
Probably fucking kill myself.
It's like,
And
yeah,
him in one
he's a
fell
fucking
swoop.
pussy-o, guys. I'm not fighting this motherfucker.
Still the greatest quote of all time. Who the
Oh,
fuck
fuck
is
is
that
that
guy? I was like, that's gonna go down. Jeremy Stevens. I love his face when they go back to him. He's just got the microphone. He's just fucking smiling. He's like, ah, shit. This is a fucking meme.
Look, I know what this is gonna happen.
Oh, shit.
God.
Do you think the
I don't
UFC owners are going to put the UFC as a top priority? Because they're like a big conglomerate. Like, they have their hands in everything.
Oh, I could conglomerate.
You know the company that bought the UFC? That, like, Ben Affleck, Tom Brady, and a bunch of other famous people are, like, investors in it. So, technically, like, Tom Brady owns a piece of the UFC.
That's cool.
Today I learned JPEG.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm helping. I don't know if it's going to be their prime concern, but I'm really not too concerned either way because I think the UFC's well established at this point. I think it's going to be all right. I think.
Do you think there can be a dominant champion at lightweight? Like, after McGregor beats Alvarez, do you think there's anyone in the lightweight division that can actually keep the title for more than
Is McGregor
like
going to
3
stay?
defenses? Well, they say he's got a big announcement. He's probably going to take a year off.
I don't know. I mean, Pettis losing was kind of like not what I truly expected, and then Dos Anjos looked fucking monstrous, and I didn't expect Dos Anjos to lose either. Actually,
You know, Pettis is fighting Max Holloway.
I do.
I think I have Max Holloway in that one.
Which I feel like Pettis just whatever happened to him mentally or something. I don't know what the fuck happened, but
Did you see what happened? His cars got blown up.
what?
You didn't see this?
No.
Anthony Pettis. The cars in his driveway. Somebody like blew them up. Like not even.
Yo,
fucking
Pettis is
kidding.
going through some shit, man. I'm not even mad that he lost now.
Yo,
He's got
look
some,
it up.
Yo, he's got some gang shit going on. Jesus
Got
Christ.
blown up. The cars in his driveway. I'm like, who would do that? Like, a crazy fan? I don't know.
I don't think that's something.
Oh,
that
speaking
crazy
of Pettis,
does.
so you know how he trains at Jackson sometimes now?
Yeah, and his coach was like a little bar.
Do you think?
Are you gonna ask me this question again?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, because Joanna just moved to AT&T in Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
She left Poland for training.
Fuck you, Poland. You
Like, do you think
Polaski.
that's good? I don't know.
I don't know if I was Joanna. I don't think I'd be leaving. I'll be honest. I feel like her whole little
Right.
Polish thing was fucking working for her. She was tearing through bitches.
I think it's kind
understand.
of cool though that she's already the best and she's like still working.
Well, there's one of, like I
Still
think you
looking to
gotta
improve.
mix it up a little bit. You can't get too complacent. But I don't know if leaving Poland would have been.
I feel like she's really helped women's MMA in the fact of respect from other people. 'Cause I don't think there's any other woman that I feel like the men believe like that their striking is as technical as the guys. Like everybody, like
No, there are plenty of dudes that I've heard say that she's so ridiculously technical and everything. And I feel like for some reason people respect striking more than they respect grappling.
But I just feel like the guys are more technical overall, and then you have a girl. Like, Rousey's dominant, but technically...
No, but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Firstly,
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, I've heard men comment on the technicality, if that's the correct way to put it. I've commented her striking is very technical. It's very
Yeah.
crisp. It's clean. It's fucking nasty. But I also feel like overall, people tend to respect striking more than they respect grappling. Wrestle fuck. Something you hear. Something I told... You know, people do get wrestle
Wrestle
fuck. Wrestle fuck.
Wrestle fuck.
When someone just wrestles you down, mauls you, but doesn't actually do anything to you for multiple rounds straight. Wrestle fuck. Try plugging it into the back. There's like a shit ton of ports back there. And I feel like with striking, there's never...
Wrestle fucking.
I mean, you can have like, you know,
Striking,
bullshit
fucking.
more. It's just, it's not the same. Something about being able to punch somebody in the face repeatedly.
I think you, including to the guy, she has the best striking in the game, or at least one of the
it's
best.
up there. It's got to be up there.
It's definitely.
And she's got that grit. She's got that like.
Oh, is Cyborg the most dominant fighter in the UFC?
Are you talking about women's cyborg or men's cyborg?
Women's Cyborg.
Okay. Men's cyborg actually is
Men's
a UFC
Cyborg
fighter.
is
He's a-
irrelevant. I would.
Well, that was one of those things where I was like,
Doesn't
like she's got to fight in the UFC a little bit more. I know she's big, I know she's nasty, but what does she have?
Think of someone scarier than her, though.
John Jones.
You think John
Next
Jones
question.
is scarier than
If you could
Cyborg?
put me in a cage, and I literally had to pick between the two, I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't picking John Jones. I'll tell you that right fucking now. I don't need both my knees broken and then my face elbowed to death, all while I'm being slammed to the ground. I don't need that shit in my life.
I want to know when they're going to make a 145-pound division for Cyborg. I'm like, what are you doing with her? You're making her starve to death to 140 for girls who can't be in the
There's
cage
no
with her.
reason that she should be doing that. For them. Like,
I think, honestly, to make it more entertaining, that she rapes them after she beats them.
I
Okay,
think
then
that there's,
I'm in.
Go for holding away.
there's actually something for that.
Bear,
But
Bear Cave MMA does not condone rape.
want to make a comment? I'm not gonna make that comment.
It's just, I can't joke about that.
No, there's actually something similar to that. The internet's a dark and scary place. Anyways, feel like what is it? Didn't Tate bring up the fact again that she's got no qualms against fighting her at a higher weight class? So
Yeah. I was
I
like,
feel
can
like
we make
Tate,
that fight then?
Tate gets mauled, just so people get interested in it. Ronda Rousey's finally pigeonholed into having to move up.
Can we just
She
admit that
probably
Rousey's scared of Cyborg now? Like,
Cyborg
she's
probably
like,
hurts her.
I'll fight Cyborg, but she's gotta come down to me. I was
But
like, you
she
don't
has
think
to come
that's
down to my weight on the third Sunday of October. It has to be a full day. There has to be a light wind, no breeze. I swear to God, if it's raining, I know she's on steroids. And so help me if there's a lunar eclipse that day, because it is not happening.
That's just like her.
I know, right? Practice that.
And then she listens to her extremely popular podcast.
Rousey just knocks on my door. Hey, bitch. Bah! Throws me to the ground and breaks my arm and then walks away. Probably never be more in love in my whole life.
Yeah, freak. Tell us
That's
about your
fucked
sex
up,
life, Josh.
Fuck
Can you
off.
smack him around?
Can you get the fuck out of here?
Close fits.
I have a question for you. It's involving shorts and the ability to breathe. Is there anything you want to talk to the class about? You look classy, but that's my really old headset. The red one's comfier.
I like wearing shorts.
I hear someone likes wearing shorts around their neck.
Raz?
Yeah, Raz is into that, just like Chris, but we don't know that.
Shit.
It's okay, Raz. Sophia
What
told
are you
all.
doing, Raz?
I don't fucking know anymore, man.
You don't know anymore?
He's a radio broadcaster.
You know what I wonder?
What?
While we're doing the podcast, how Joe Rogan does 3-hour podcasts. One of them was like 5 hours. I'm like, how do you just talk for that long?
Isn't
Not
that what we
anything
normally
significant.
do in our free
Well,
time?
No, I watch Grey's Anatomy. Do
Someone
you do
else watches.
laundry?
I hate you. Play
Gives
Overwatch.
himself haircuts.
You're gonna edit Jesse's haircut?
No. He did a great job.
I have to go.
sorry,
You guys keep talking.
You expect
There you go.
us to keep talking for the next 10 minutes? Okay, yeah, questions. Let's bring
Yes,
on his
questions,
questions. All right,
questions.
find a good one.
Ooh, what'd you get to, mate?
He's been picking them sporadically, which has been giving me
Okay.
cancer.
Let's see, what we got here?
All right, my question while you find a question.
Yes.
As a non-fight fan, as someone who comes simply because we tell everybody you have to come out and it's going to be a good time, and for whatever reason you guys humor us.
Yes.
What is your favorite part of the fights? Do you enjoy the knockouts, the atmospheres, or something about like what makes it okay to you?
Oh, that's a tough one. I think what I enjoy about the fights is the fact that like when I really enjoy. I think everyone can say this, that they enjoy like obviously a really like hyped up good fight. Like when fucking Aldo got knocked out in like 12 seconds by McGregor, I was pulling for
I'm gonna
Aldo.
have to ask you to leave.
But
I was pulling for
I really wanted Aldo to win, but I mean, I could tell that was a fucking like. Everyone was fucking hyped. I know Rich was fucking running through the entire house with his Irish flag like a cunt.
Fucking
But-
asshole.
Yeah. But I don't know.
I mean, when fucking Nate Diaz won, I slapped the shit out of Rich.
I-
He threw me to the
I
fucking
was-
floor.
but it goes exactly like that. Like, I was just like, my adrenaline was through the roof. I just,
So it's the atmosphere.
Yeah,
That's
I'd
what
say
makes the
that.
fights worth it.
Yeah, it really depends. Like, the last fight, like, knowing that I stayed those, like, 2-3 hours to watch this fight, it kind of, like, it makes it a little bit worth it. Especially if it's, like, a big, like, fight. Like, let's say Rousey, like, knocking someone out in 13 seconds.
I hate that when it's like it's not bad, but it's like, you know, an okay meh fight night.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of like, I just want the main event to be here, and then it happens, and you're like, oh shit!
Yeah, I think that's why. I mean, now I just go to like the bigger fights, but like when you guys have like these smaller fights, like I don't even know like a couple of people to name like for a main fight, but like I just go there to hang out with you guys and enjoy it. But
And like the prelims and shit, you just kind of like dirt.
no,
around.
yeah, the prelims I'm just like, wait, beer please, like
Another one.
another beer. But what do you like about it? Everything. You like?
Aside from just the two people beating the shit out of each other in a cage being a very primal and interesting thing to me, I don't know. I like the different techniques, how shit's set up. It's interesting. It's fun.
Do
I
you
fuck
try?
with it a
Do
little
you try to like see like what the fighter's gonna do? Like, do you try to like read what he's gonna do? Like, okay, you should throw like an uppercut there. You should like
I want to, but I really don't feel like sometimes I feel like you can look at it and be like, you know, I feel like he's doing X, he should be doing more of Y. That's more what I kind of get out of the fights, and I like to see how fighters react to the stimulus they're given. Like, okay, he's been trying to work that leg kick, it's just been getting checked. You know, every time he throws it, he's getting popped, something. Like, what is he doing to change that? Because there are some fighters who are just like, well, I got to do the leg kick better. Oh, I have to set it up better. Or, oh, I'm going to fake the leg kick, do something else. So they'll just straight abandon it. Be like, the leg kick's not working. I don't leg kick this fight. So I like seeing how different fighters react, and I feel like a lot of that depends on, like, their confidence levels, what they've been doing in training, and I don't know, just how they're, like, because there are a lot of things too. You can get injured in the cage, and that changes your whole fight game
oh yeah.
instantly. You fuck up your knee, and suddenly you're like, okay, I can't throw kicks. Now I gotta decide what I'm doing.
Do you feel that like you and Rich have like the same opinion on things, or like he's got like a different way of doing things? Maybe because he likes, like, I don't know, maybe he likes a different submission more like than you, so he looks for that a little more.
I think overall it's fairly similar, but there are, like, he's a tall, lanky guy.
Yeah.
No, you can't even call him lanky because he's fucking thick, but he's got like a ridiculous reach, so he focuses on things a little bit different. And I'm really fucking big on leg kicks. I don't know why I like kicks so much. I got short, stubby legs, but I like them. But we definitely have like different styles. But I feel like overall, like a lot of times it'll be pretty similar. Like, oh, this guy needs to stop doing X. Like all that leg kick is doing is setting him up for punishment. He's not tenderizing the leg enough. You know, he's not getting through. I don't know why he's doing it, but.
Let's see. Ooh, okay.
Pick a good one.
He's got like a bunch of questions. Maybe some from our fans.
I wonder if they've been emailing us at BearcaveMMA
Probably check that right.
at gmail.com.
Okay. I'm gonna say, can the UFC become a major sport?
I don't think saying can the UFC become a major sport is an intelligent way to word that question. Can MMA be a very popular sport?
An established. Well, it's already established. But like,
Yeah, but can it be more? And I think yes. I think MMA is still. The other sports are already there. What other sports are like up and comers? Is that fucking ball game with the trampoline? Is that really going to be popular anytime soon? Spike ball? Yeah. What is
only
spike ball?
like 40 years. I can't see, like, they do tournaments and stuff, I see, but like I could never see that being like a world class fucking sport, you know?
It's not. I just feel like, and this is one of those things where I feel like eventually MMA is going to be in the Olympics because I don't understand why it's not. We have judo, we have wrestling, we have boxing. Why would MMA not be? I'm like, it's literally like we can take all these things and make it this thing. I mean, yes, I don't think those things should no longer exist because MMA is in there, but I feel like MMA should be thrown in there because you can be a great judo player, a great boxer, and a great wrestler and be a fantastic MMA person, but maybe you're not good enough for the Olympics for all of them, but with it tied together in MMA, you know, how you flow everything together, I think, can make you much more...
Now, how would
I
you
don't
say society would handle that? It becoming like an up and coming sport, or like a sport like established?
I don't know what the fuck everyone's problem is with it now. Like, you can
Yeah.
have fucking people beat the shit out of each other for, what is it, like 15, 16, 18 fucking rounds. That's totally okay. God forbid you fucking elbow somebody on the floor. Whoa! Holy
Took it
shit!
too far, man. Calm down, right?
You know, like, cause honestly, if you're on the ground and you're getting beaten like that, it's probably gonna be over in about a minute.
Mm-hmm.
The ref's probably gonna be like, "This man's dead. I saved his life. I'm a hero."
And then it also comes into like, do you think this could ever be a sport in the Olympics?
I think so. I really think it should be. I was just going on about that I really don't understand why it's not.
And then like after it, like let's say it will be a sport in the Olympics, maybe like establishing like separating the athletes into like their like prospective countries. I think that'd be, I guess, harder because like a lot of the
Yes.
world class athletes obviously in the UFC are here. So I guess like
Oh, but there are a lot of like good Russian fighters. The
Are-
Japanese have I'm gonna say it's Japanese, knock on wood if it's not. I know the problem with the Japanese though is that they kind of promote steroid usage, and it's one of those things where like Boss has gone on about it, Boss Ruben. You're expected to be fucking juicing up in there, so for the Olympics that would be a little difficult because it's like, well, we know that this Japanese dude was juiced up in the past, probably still juiced up, and we have special rules saying you cannot juice up. So I could see things like that being problems, but
but drugs like that have always been a problem, like especially with like track and stuff in the fucking Olympics. Just like
that's true. Which is really sad.
like I don't know, I think it was recently or a few months ago with the whole like Russians with
It's always the Russians.
it's always the Russians, always. But
It wasn't like their whole team was on it.
like the whole team.
Yeah, literally.
Literally popped them up before they put them on the plane.
And you get one, and you get one, and you get
Everybody.
you get two, Johnny.
Everybody gets the drugs, yeah. Like Oprah Winfrey. But
Hey man, steroids are good shit. Cool. We're waiting for
I need to get into some steroids. I'm too small.
You could just eat like there's no fucking tomorrow. I'm telling
I
you.
try. I mean, I'm too poor. I don't have the money to buy all this.
Buy Russian Bear 5,000 weight gainer. Gunner used to take it. It was ridiculous. Or just stop being a bitch and drink olive oil, like I was telling you.
I actually have it. I actually have it. Like it's brutal, but
Just put like I don't know. Find out how much fucking calories you need and just pump it back.
put that on everything.
Has women's MMA caught up to the men in skill level? Actually, I want to debate that with him.
I'll wait to debate that with him too. I don't know what he's doing.
Rousey can just win by her past. Dude, his handwriting is so shot.
It's that all. It's all like college.
It should be neat. Okay. I like this one. I like this question. Should there be a limit on how many knockouts you can suffer before you were forced to retire? The problem with this, although I agree that would be a worthwhile policy, is you're going to have people being like, well, which knockouts are considered? Like, you'd have to categorize knockouts. Because, you have, like, you get, like, slightly knocked out.
Anything from Edson Barboza to Terry Adam to Derek Bronson and Uriah Hall just 2 weeks ago, whatever.
Straight died. Like the Ronda Rousey knockout where she was dead. She will be dead for quite some time. She probably
Or when Jose Aldo was flat.
can't hear you over the sound of our Lord and Savior, Jose Aldo.
I like the
Coming
men's
back.
fitness magazines you have.
Aren't they fantastic?
I should get them.
My-
You know what it showed? A new movie that's coming out, and Miles Teller is the lead actor. He's playing a boxer who's a champion, gets hit by a car. The doctors tell him he might not ever walk again. He proves them wrong so far that he walks again, but wins another boxing championship.
So he's like Frank Mir in MMA, only a motorcycle.
Yeah. But how many knockouts? I definitely think they should cap it out.
But then I feel like
10
there
or
also
12.
there needs to
And
be
even
like
that's giving people room.
There
'Cause
needs to be,
Alistair
like-
Overeem's been knocked out like 14
There
or maybe
needs to
15
be a
times with
retirement
Stipe.
or contingency policy. Otherwise, it's going to be one of those things where fighters are literally like, I am losing my livelihood because because my chin is shit. It's like, well, we're trying to not have you die, but he's also like, well, I'm going to die regardless because it's this or I work at McDonald's, so...
What's wrong with McDonald's? That doesn't mean he's gonna die.
Yeah, making like, $12 an hour as
Taco Bell's
opposed
where
to...
it's at. Shout out to the sponsor, Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell, motherfucker.
Oh, you have Snapchat, Raz. Can I open it?
It's a picture of my dick. Please don't do this.
I'm gonna open it.
Is it from Shannon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
No, this is boring.
Why? What is it?
Don't worry about it. She didn't send it to you, did she?
So, how much of his chick magnet is your puppy?
Dude, Rumpel is 10 out of 10 chick magnet. It's
You're
stupid.
gonna put him on the Bear Cave MMA Instagram.
Should.
Oh,
Yo,
so
Rumpel
make
doing
sure
sled pulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys. Let me.
I'll do it
them
right
to-
now.
I'll do it right
You guys send them to me on Facebook though. And then I'll post it.
Alright,
for
you guys
all
need to
they
check
can.
out the picture. The puppy
Everybody
is
listening.
honestly adorable.
He is
So,
so
what do you
cute.
think is? So, you think they should get like a
There needs to be
check?
a
Like, oh,
knockout.
you've been fucked up. Here's $50,000.
Something like that. I know it sounds like crude, but it's one of those things where like there needs to be something to make it a little better. Like we're taking MMA away from you because you're gonna fucking die and have severe brain damage. So here is something to help you along in life. Because they're not gonna stop. Someone will, but most people aren't just gonna stop training MMA.
Like, I think, especially the heavyweights should stop. Like,
Heavyweights,
Arlovsky,
you get 5 knockouts.
Overeem, these are people who should stop because their chins are just gone.
Your chin. You can only get knocked out so many times before it just becomes a little tink and you're gone.
Nate Marquardt, he should retire. Who else should retire?
Didn't Little Nog just retire or go to Bellator or something?
Nope, he's fighting
In Russia or something?
No, he's fighting Ryan Bader, bro.
One of them just left UFC. I know Big Nog left
Big
a while
Nog,
ago.
yeah, he retired.
Yeah, that was a while ago though.
That was like a year or two ago.
That's a while ago. It came
Little
up with
Nog
some-
is headlighting the Brazil card in December.
Is Big Nog fighting in Russia or something stupid then?
Big Nog is working for the UFC. They
Somebody
gave him some bullshit jobs.
behind a
feel
desk,
important.
and they're like, "Hey, we really love you, bro, and we're sorry that it came to this." Somebody is doing something somewhere, and I'm gonna come back to you next podcast.
Little Nog is headlining the Brazil card.
No.
He's
Somebody,
supposed to fight Alexander Gustafsson,
somebody
but
left.
Gustafsson hurt his back, and he's going to be out indefinitely.
wow,
So Ryan
what
Bader.
a Viking! I am so glad he is a top tier fighter. I have never been
I'm
more
so mad
afraid.
at Alex. I was like, this is how you create a winning streak. You fight
You break
nobodies.
yourself. Wow, you fight Little Nog, you fight a nobody. Yo, say that to his face,
You
homie.
build up his win streak, and then make another run at the
Build
title.
up his win streak. This isn't Call of Duty, motherfucker. He's not getting a
Hamster has
UAV.
had some tough loss to build the confidence, get the mojo back. You need to build up. But and Little Nog was a perfect fight for after his Jane Blascow fight because Little Nog would stand up with him. Little Nog is a boxer. Alexander's better and younger. He'd beat him up, and then he'd have a 2-fight winning streak over a course of a year. And he wouldn't get beat up too badly, but he went on and hurt his back. So
Yo,
who
he
knows what
wasn't
his
supposed to
future
get
holds.
beaten up that badly in his last fight, and he did. He still won, but he got beaten up.
He got hit, but he took the guy down and ground and pounded him the whole fight.
Still got hit.
Well, that's what happens when
Yo.
you're in a fight.
Your boy just don't got it no more. John
boy
Jones
does
took
got
something out of him. John Jones took his soul. He was like, nah, you gave me everything, and I still came out on top. And Gustafsson was like, yo, you're right. It's a mini USB. It's not, please stop. Why? Why would you do this? What is your problem, man? You can't defend Gustafsson forever.
I can't.
Yes, you
And,
can. Eventually, you have to accept that your Lord and Savior John Jones hurt him. Hurt him bad. Inside. No sane human
Did you
being.
send it to me?
No sane human being eats the uppercuts of Daniel Cormier for that long. They just
He
don't.
could have won the Cormier fight. Oh, I got him. I'm gonna put some to his Bear Cave Instagram page.
Which everybody should like, share, follow. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want to plug,
What do I want?
What?
Raz?
Actually, don't you have a YouTube soccer fitness channel about freestyling soccer? Shit tons of dribbling. I've seen this man go for. What's your highest record of freestyle dribbling?
Josh has very bad
Of
plugins.
juggling, it's 1,280.
I actually wouldn't be surprised if that was true, but
That's not that impressive.
fuck off, mate.
It's pretty impressive.
You have flat feet now. You're broken. You don't even play soccer.
Mm.
I'm catching up to you in my dribbling abilities, so you better watch out.
The kind
kid on the block.
I don't have to get worried. Your ankles get sore.
You leave my weak shins alone, okay? We can't all be Normas who have awkward shin muscles.
Thank you.
What's your problem, man?
You sent me the video too, right? Oh
Shut up.
no.
Shut up.
What are you doing, Josh? Why are you blowing up my spot like that?
What?
Blowing up my ex-girlfriend. If anybody didn't know.
Well, now they know.
If you don't know, now you know. So why is this a problem, though? Are you still upset?
You still in love with her?
Are you mad that Mal
Holy-
doesn't have shin muscles
What?
like that?
Oh my
No, tell Mal she's got to work her
This
shins
is
out right
breaking
now.
news. We need to call
I'm gonna bring
Valley
up
Cat
exes
Fitness.
of your guys, and you guys aren't gonna like it that much.
You already
That
said my
much.
ex. You went
Hey
to
man, hey man, fucking Chris already brought up fucking Odati. It was beautiful.
Huh?
Chris. I forget what it was, but it was just ridiculous.
What did he say?
No, you'd know if you stayed out with us, but you had to go home and sleep.
Hmm.
At your cousin's was that her engagement party?
Oh,
It wasn't an engagement party.
Dad had to go home early
Hey.
and sleep.
Mr. Iannici listens to our podcast. Alright? Anything you want to tell him right now?
You want to apologize to the fucking
More
class?
like
What?
it.
Why are you mumbling? Are you scared?
fine.
Are you scared that Dad's gonna have to talk sternly to you again? You gonna pull the dad card on you? Why are you laughing? You know you got bitched
I'm
out.
getting fucked up right now on my own podcast.
What's a split podcast?
How do I download this?
We're not to mention, Rich, that you did buy artwork for your current girlfriend from my ex-girlfriend.
Yo, that's what we call return investment, okay? You fucked her, and then he got a return investment of a painting out of it.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Yo,
So then
right?
that put it in perspective.
I put everything in.
No.
You know what I was thinking? I think we need to change the direction of our podcast. Like more shirtless photos of us. To really bring in the gay
Ooh, can I be on it?
crowd.
Can I be on it?
Yeah.
Sure.
I can reel in a couple people.
You think so?
I think so.
You have a couple of fucking shirtless men you can bring to our podcast to help us out.
Oh,
You know
no.
how I know you're fucking flaming, bro?
I got a lot of friends without shirts, don't you know, okay?
Don't you know? And this is the story about how nobody respected our podcast anymore. How Jimin stopped following us. Yo, his tops thing is kicking off.
Is it?
I think so.
Why do you think so?
Aside from all the posts on fucking Facebook, all the UFC fighters he's meeting, the UFC fighters talking about how crazy it is that they have fucking trading cards of them. I don't know. I don't know.
Hmm.
What is his tops, you said?
Talking about Corey Anderson.
I'm gonna say yeah, but you know I'm fucking shot with names. Can you get off your phone and not suck for like 8 seconds? Why are you flinching when Raz slaps his thigh? Hey, that's not my book.
That's the book he got from Emily.
Oh my fucking god.
Alright?
I hate you.
He can't have sex unless he understands the themes of the book she gives. You have to read them and report them back to her.
There's a pop quiz
And only
every
then
night.
does he get...
I fucking hate you. Oh, so much.
You falling asleep on our podcast?
You're on your phone.
You're yeah, because you're
I'm
fucking
trying
boring me to death.
download these photos of me and Rump.
Can't you download those? I don't know, any other fucking time aside from this very distinct hour we set
Do you
aside to
appreciate
greatness?
this attitude?
No, I'm with him. Fuck
Are we
you.
going
Yeah.
to the gym today?
I'm going. I don't know if you are. You don't look like you're going to the gym. You look like you're gonna go.
You don't look like you're going to the gym.
I'm wearing a wife beater. What are you talking about? I have like the gym
Raz said
bro
he's not
chest
working
line.
out today.
He has a fucking game.
Oh my god, the game doesn't matter. It's for the glycote.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why are you still there? You're better than that, friend. I know. Jesus Christ. I know.
You guys ready to sign off?
No, we have like another hour of hot topics to talk about. You're just
Hot
waiting to
topic.
pull them out at the last minute.
No, you're supposed to say yes. Like, that's the cue. Like, we're ending the podcast.
Arugas tonight at 7:30 for the Cubs game. Where the fuck is Arugas?
It's
by Lotron.
Well, this might actually be the place that Heather was talking about.
Yes, it is.
You don't know that.
I didn't know that. Alright, we're signing off. Everyone say goodbye. Fucking time, Josh.
Shameless plug-in for what's your fitness page? Let's go.
He doesn't have one.
I've fucking seen
don't
it.
know-
I've seen
You don't know
YouTube
anything
videos.
that you're talking about.
I've seen 2 YouTube videos. Okay, I know it's
Cristiano
there.
Raz, it's the Instagram. Give me a follow or 2. That'd be really appreciated.
That's his actual.
No, he does actually have a YouTube page. I'm serious. I've seen it.
No, he doesn't. Stop
You-
saying he has these
Yeah.
things, but he doesn't.
I'm Mally Cat Fitness for all of your Mally Cat Fitness needs.
Oh yeah, if you please check out Valley Cat Fitness, you will be inspired and it will change your life. Goodbye.
And this
Oh.
is Josh Quagliato signing out because
He has an Instagram too. If you
I-
want gay sex or pictures of
it's not
his
all.
Prince Albert,
It's not
you
all gay sex.
message him.
I hate you with such a. Can you just hit?
It looks like it.
Hit
He
the
doesn't
stop
have one
button.
because there's no pictures on it. But if you looked in his tag pictures, he has a lot of those.
Can you just please hit the end button?
This is
Stop it.
Christian the Raz Vasquez signing out.
You didn't say your name. Now no one knows.